Sean Paul, what's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that perk fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got Patron in my cup. I don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. What's happening? What's up? Got Patron in my cup. I pop. I drink. I'm a Patron in perf. I can't think. I'm blown to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. Drinking on some rust, dying on Patron. VIP stats, strapped with my chrome. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm smoking up the gang, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too.
You don't ask me questions. You don't ask me. You don't come to my channel and ask me fucking questions, William. I don't know if that's actually you. What disagreement did I have with you? Okay. Like, what disagreement was there? Was there me telling y'all to go fuck yourselves? Did I not get that message clear? Why'd you go sleep on the subway, you fucking vagrant? Fuck out of here.
That I drank, the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can do this shit too.
Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill, yeah, we getting crunk. You can poppin' bottles in these getting drunk. Rolling up the kush, put it in the air. I'm throwing up the E's to let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new tools. Polite the old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my Glock. Repping my block. Straight.
I'm just trying to play music and have fun. I didn't text her cry and say I lied, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, you want some attention? You were just like that, bitch. Let's see. Deadly wants to talk to you. I said, nope. Y'all are assholes making up lies to trigger people. Did I say you were making up lies, Deadly, or did I say y'all all make up lies to trigger people? Okay, I said I'm too pregnant for this. She said we all have known each other too long for this. I was like, y'all talked way too much shit. I'm good. I'm out running errands. Have a good Sunday. Where did I cry? Where did I say Deadly lied to me? Sounds like you're crying, sweetheart. Now take your fucking dying ass and get the fuck out of here. Bye.
From the dead.
Ooh. Tell me when to go. 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 Jesus Christ had dreads, so shake 'em. I ain't got none, but I'm planning on growing some. Imagine all the Hebrews going down, dancing on top of chariots and turning tight ones. Ooh, tell me when to go. Talking on my Getro on my way to the stop. My second or third trip. Some Henny, some Swishers, and some Listerine strips. Dr. Green Thumb lips just to ease my thoughts. Not just the cops, but the homies you gotta watch. The moon is full, look at the dark cloud. Sitting in my scraper watching Oakland going wild, ta-da. I don't bump mainstream, I knock underground. All that other shit sugar-coated and watered down. I'm from the Bay where we hyphy and go dump. From the soil where them rappers be getting they lingo from. Ooh. Tell me when to go. 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 I'm off that 18 gummy juice. Nigga ragga man, lay with the black suit. King of the super duper hypey and your wifey, you don't like me. From the Bay to the A, put me in the backwoods with just sweet boy. It's dope. It's just some shit I wrote. I said he couldn't be saved by Shonda. I slid past on the gas, get the bitches at me. It's good, like your granddaddy. Cross game, you get flipped like a burger patty. A zigzag, pass me the big old fatty. I drink white with a slow buddy, talking big shit in a scraper going hella dumb. 1800, Jose Cuervo. Da-da-da, man, y'all know what I'm saying, though? Ooh. Tell me when to go. 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 Now let me direct traffic for a minute. Let me tell y'all about this hockey movement we got going in the back. When I say something, you say it right back at me. You smell we're gonna do it like this here. Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. Now scrape, 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 scrape. Put your stunner shades on. 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 Now gas, brake, dip, dip. Gas, brake, dip, dip. Shake them dreads. Shake them dreads. Shake them dreads. Shake them dreads. Let me see you show your grid. 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 Now this, sex, this, sex, this, sex, this, sex. Doors open, man. Doors open, man. Doors open, man. Doors open, man. Now watch them swing. Watch them swing. Now watch them swing. Watch them swing. Go stupid. Go. Go. Go stupid. Go. Go. Ooh. Tell me when to go. 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 Tell me when to go.
You know, William, it's comments like this is why your fat daughter wants nothing to do with you, you fucking drunk piece of dog shit. I'm just saying, you know, you can't wash your face. I wonder what your dick smells like, you nasty fuck. Oh, that's right, you barely have a dick. What your clit smells like, you little dick motherfucker. How's that? How does it feel having a gigantic fat daughter who doesn't like you, who you don't see because you're a fucking waste of space? How's that working out for you, William? You know, why don't you do everyone a favor and just slit your fucking wrists tonight? Do your daughter the biggest favor. And go jump in front of the subway instead of sleep on it, you pathetic piece of shit. Anything else you'd like to come in and say? You got 1,000 accounts. I bet your dumb skank ass will. So why don't you click the link? Why don't you keep coming? And maybe I'll drop the link for you in a little bit and I'll tell you to your fucking ugly face that you're running your mouth the wrong way, bitch. But you're stupid and retarded like everyone tells you. So just keep showing that. But how's everyone else doing while it loads? How's that? How's it going?
Take me, I'm alive. Never was a girl with a wicked mind, but everything looks better when the sun goes down. I had everything, opportunities for eternity, and I could belong to the night. Your eyes, I can see in your eyes, your eyes. You make me wanna die. I'll never be good enough. You make me wanna die. And everything you love will burn up in the light. And every time I look inside your eyes, you make me wanna die. Taste me, drink my soul, show me all the things that I shouldn't know. When there's a blue moon on the rise, I had everything, opportunities for eternity, and I could belong to the night. Your eyes, I can see in your eyes, your eyes. Everything in your eyes, your eyes. You make me wanna die. I'll never be good enough. You make me wanna die. And everything you love will burn up in the light. And every time I look inside your eyes, you wanna die.
So really quick, let me pause the song. Have you guys ever heard of the term whipping boy? Well, Jen is going to be Deadly and William's whipping boy. So after I decided to play a little bit of music, if you want to stick around, this will keep the subs better than Deadly can or William can. But I'll play an oldie and goodie IG live of Jen's. So every time they want to talk shit or they want to go live or they want to bring me up and blah, blah, blah it, I'll do the same and I'll play Jen videos. Because why not? She can be your whipping boy. You're welcome. Stay tuned. We'll play an old one from 2023. Be Greasy Haired Central.
I'll die for you, my love, my love. I would lie for you, my love, my love.
Make me wanna die.
I would steal for you, my love, my love.
Make me wanna die.
I would die for you, my love, my love. We'll burn up in the light. Every time I look inside your eyes, I'm look inside your eyes. You make me want.
Wake up, puppet boy.
Correct that whip. Give the master slip. too long. You must whip it. When something's going wrong, you must whip it. Now whip it into shape. Shape it up. Get straight. Go forward. Move ahead. Try to detect it. It's not too late to whip it. Whip it good. When a good time turns around, you must whip it. You will never live it down unless you whip it. No one gets away until they whip it. I say whip it. Whip it good. I say whip it. Whip it good. Correct that whip. Give the fast a slap. Step on a brick. Break your mama's back. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Before the cream sets out too long, you must whip it. When something's going wrong, you must whip it. Now whip it into shape. Shape it up. Get straight. Go forward. Move ahead. Try to
You found in the female community. I created that bitch. Fuck off.
detect it. It's not too late to whip it into shape. Shape it up.
At least the hate stream parts of it.
Go forward. Move ahead. Try to detect it. It's not too late to whip it. But whip it good.
So let's see. Two minutes. I might just head over there because that seems more fun. But we'll hang out for another. In the meantime, I gotta figure out what's going on with my fucking Amazon music, so we're gonna play YouTube instead. I just realized that might not work. Hello, Slap-a-ho. I see Paula's going live soon, so I'm probably gonna head over there, but listen to a little bit more music until that starts.
I don't mind letting you down easy, but just give it time. If it don't hurt now, but just wait a while. Another big fish in the pond, no more. You are what they're feeding on. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? Living in our real world, ain't it good being all alone? Where you from? You might be the one who's running things. Well, you can ring anybody's bell and get what you want. You see, it's easy to ignore trouble when you're living in a bubble. So, what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? So, what are you gonna do when nobody wants to fool with you? Ain't it fun living real world. Ain't it good being all alone? Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun? You can't count on no one. Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun? You can't count on no one. Ain't it fun living in the real world? Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Baby, now you're one of us. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. Ain't it good? Ain't it good? Being all alone. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own. This is the real world. Don't go crying.
Someone should call William's mom and tell her, I hope that your son doesn't make it. Honestly. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with my internet or my Amazon Music. It's being such a bitch. I mean, I guess it could be the weather, but like, literally, there's just like a little blip outside of like where I live that's supposed to be part of this like winter storm. It's not really affecting us. I mean, it's cold. It rained yesterday, but I don't know. I don't know. Just keep watching Paramore stuff. Then. I know. I don't know. Well, I don't know how the internet works. So I thought it was completely off.
And I can't think of who I was, 'cause it just makes me want to cry, 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 cry. Can't look back, can't look too far ahead. You got the point, you got the message.
Have you seen the snow in Russia? Okay, it's going to take a minute to load, so bear with it. Cajun brandy aid test. Wow. Is that Jen? Or is that William? I think his blood pressure is affecting his attitude. Since when have I been an asshole? That could make sense. Maybe very much. He should probably, if he's having high blood pressure, not be on the internet fighting with people and probably just like take his medicine and chillax. But he is like, he's starting to become like the male Jen, or like the combination of him and William together is more of the male Jen. But that's definitely the aspect of him that's the male Jen lately. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's like a shared bipolar or something. I'm not, like I said, I don't do the whole groupthink thing. So y'all start acting all bipolar and shit. And I'm like, I'm out, you fucking weirdos. Like, why is it William in here? I didn't say shit about William. All I did is played him on Paula's last night when he was talking shit about Jen. And he comes in here and wishes death upon my child, says he hopes my baby doesn't make it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, it's like group psychosis. Dude, I don't know. He's the one that was mad at Jen yesterday, and he was telling all that stuff about Jen, and then he had Jen on his panel, and I didn't know. Like, you know? Ugh. Anyways. But look at this now, Russia. This shit is crazy. In other news, people in Russia have like, it looks like AI. Like, this literally looks like a fucking AI picture. Can it get any bigger? Oh, it's a video. Haven't started. Probably not going to be able to hear it. So let me unshare it. Gonna pop out. That's what that's to do. We'll skip the ad. Wild weather. This shit's insane. Currently, we are looking at the apocalypse happening in Russia. But William came in and said he wishes that hopes that my baby doesn't make it. So there's that. See here? ICE agent for YouTube. So this is what you're associating yourself with, Jen. You know, they just definitely caused the issues between us. He's the one that said the shit about AC, and he was saying shit about Chris that wasn't true. So I don't know why he felt the need to do that. But he's really the reason why I was getting mad at you. I mean, you make me mad, but Jen just woke up. Yes, okay. Jen, wake up. We look at snow. Okay, so you have snow, but this is lots of because everyone's getting a lot of snow. I want to make you feel better about your life because at least you don't have this. It's like 13 feet of snow, like not inches, feet. It's like 50 feet at this point in some places. Look at this shit. I mean, it's Russia, so you're kind of like, it's Russia, but like, Chris was talking about needing skis, and I'm like...
The remote Kamchatka Peninsula in Russia's far east is experiencing an extreme winter emergency as a powerful snowstorm continues to paralyze the region.
I think that's the cars. Like, people just keep, like, digging their cars out just to have them recovered every day. It's like, your car's pretty much done, bro. I mean, why even bother at this point? I guess you're fighting. I guess it's something to do. You know what I mean? Like, probably nothing better to do than dig your car out of the snow. Oh, shit's crazy. Look at this shit. People are legit, like, jumping out their, like, 5-story apartments, like, just into the snow. And people are like, please stop doing that in case there's, like, a fence or a car. below it that they don't want you to like fall through and go into a car. Well, it did kind of happen abruptly though. So, do I think someone got in his head? No, I think he gets in his own head. Definitely think he gets in his own head. This is what I imagine what you're dealing with, Chris, but I don't think it's quite that bad. But this is what I imagine you're living with. Like that's why I'm like, I'm never going to Canada. Like it's not quite that bad. Like there's people can't get out of their apartments. Like I would be freaking the fuck out. Bro, just looking at that's giving me bad anxiety. I'm like, like I don't want to get sick. I'm like, I'm so mad. It's like 49 degrees and it's fucking 7:54 at night. Like, no, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all.
Over the past day, persistent low-pressure systems moving in from the Sea of Okhotsk have unleashed relentless snowfall, pushing conditions to levels not seen in decades. Snow accumulation in many areas has exceeded 2 meters, with massive drifts completely swallowing streets, vehicles, and ground floor entrances to residential buildings.
They're like, we just live in igloos now. That's what basically it's just, we live in igloos now, essentially. Like fuck apartments. Like it's just now one big igloo that we all have to dig our way to. At least they're like making streets and shit. like I said, there ain't shit else to do out there besides dig holes and make like pathways. So remember oh shit. See, this is why that stand-up guy's wife is so good at shoveling snow, because I think she was from Russia. I mean, look, I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm like legitimately like, look at this shit. Like, our snow is probably a fucking joke to someone from Russia, at least, especially right now. My God, it looks like just like. The earth is this. It's like the opposite of the floods. It's just the snow. It's just gonna take everything over. You know, snow is heavy too.
Entire neighborhoods are buried under thick layers of snow, transforming urban areas into narrow corridors carved through towering white walls. Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, the regional capital, has been among the hardest hit locations. Snowbanks have risen to the height of traffic lights, while cars are almost entirely submerged, their roofs barely visible above the surface. Residents are struggling to leave their homes, digging tunnels and narrow paths just to reach roads.
And where the fuck roads to where? Like more ice? Like, yeah. I don't know why he just randomly attacked you though. But you weren't even in my chat. I kept a decent watch on like who's in the chat because I was like, I didn't want you to get yelled at anyways. I don't think you even know what happened. I don't know. That's the 40 feet of snow. I was telling you guys, right? This is serious. Like, I don't know who's fucking with the weather over there, but someone fucked with the weather. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Remember when it was like raining forever in like India and it was just like flooding? Like, this is like an offshoot of that, but it's like now it's snow and it's kind of just hit America as well. But it's so like seems so man-made. Like this is crazy. That's when people need to stop fucking with the weather.
Or emergency access points. In several districts, snow has piled up to the level of second and even higher floors, forcing people to clear balconies and windows to prevent structural stress on buildings.
Hey, Aries. Yeah.
Local authorities have declared a state of emergency as essential services face severe disruption. public transport has been suspended across large parts of the city, and many roads remain blocked despite round-the-clock snow removal efforts.
I mean, I guess I would try to be getting out too. Like, even when I lived in Portland and it was like sleet and ice, like I still like got out. Like I could not just sit for like maybe for like I don't know how long it was for a bit, but after a while it's like I'll risk like dying on the road to like get the fuck out of here for a little bit, or like sometimes you just have to go get things. I don't know where the fuck they're going, but at least their truck's out, someone out, I guess. But yeah, let's see.
What you guys
We watch creepy videos of where I get my like theories from, which is like one of
may
these
have discovered
creators.
may rewrite the history of the Earth.
Yeah, she's good.
Takes his plane, starts flying across Antarctica.
Not the trees, bro. Trees are literally exploding in parts of the Midwest.
Anyone's trees exploding? If your trees explodes, let me know. Just keep an eye out. Jen, go look outside and see if any trees have exploded. I wonder if Deadly's exploded yet. Anyways.
Govia back with another one. Hope everyone out there is having a good day, y'all. We got a good one coming up today. Not an hour banger, probably about a 30-40 minute banger, right? I got family downstairs. We're going to get this one in, take tomorrow off because it's the day of the party, and then we'll be back with the hour bangers. But make sure you guys watch from start to finish. It's still a good one nonetheless. We got 1,100-pound giants, winter storms, plus a lot more, y'all. Let's have some fun today. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show.
He was flying routinely into Bagram Airfield to pick up what he described as high-value assets, which were usually like high-level Taliban guys. And so many of the missions he flew were classified. He thought this was a routine mission. In 2005, on this particular occasion, he lands on the tarmac, and he realized this was not a routine mission because he was met on the tarmac by who he describes, who he believes were Air Force intelligence. He didn't know, but he referred to them as the babysitters. And he gets off the plane with his loadmaster, and these intelligence officers told him, highly classified, this never happened. They escort him over to the hangar where the cargo that he's got to load is sitting. As he's getting close to this cargo, the first thing he's struck with is this pungent odor. It's a combination of BO and death. And he realized there's something dead under a tarp on this crate, on this pallet. And as he's getting up close to this thing, he realizes that it's a person. And this is a air cargo pallet. So it's 9 feet long. And the guy that's on this pallet is covered by a tarp. He's in the fetal position, but his hands and his feet and his head are hanging off the pallet. This is a 9 foot long pallet. So he immediately recognizes that this is a gigantic person.
Oh shit! It says this
I could live in a place like that, y'all. I could.
Joseph, Michigan, January 20th. Holy shit! That's AccuWeather's TikTok. So that's probably not AI. I thought.
I don't know how you guys do it. Probably say the same thing about me being from Arizona in 115-degree summers, but I couldn't survive in that, y'all. That's miserable. Bravo to you guys who can live in that.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Got a green screen on it?
I could never.
Okay, this video was taken last night. Family watching TV. Oh, monumental ice storm.
Especially since I've acclimated down here, like, but most people can't take like the 115-degree summers, but I would rather that than, give y'all a lot of credit dealing with the snow right now.
The path. Her whole fan jam's in the path. She did a great job on this video. Time to go get some supplies. I hope it's not a day late and $1 short. They head to the car. Excellent cinematography here. It makes it look like a movie. They roll into town, into the store, and he says, the father, this is busier than Christmas. The shelves are freaking empty. Everyone bought everything. Not everything, but you'll see. The meat section, barren. Freezers, food, prepackaged stuff, boom, bang, bang, freaking gone. And you may be thinking people are overreacting, but if this thing is half as a big deal as it is forecasted to be, it's still an extremely big deal. And I already see people commenting, this is a normal winter in Wisconsin, in Ontario, in the northern. Yes, we're not talking about in freaking Louisiana, man, and freaking Texas getting snow and ice. And remember, a little bit of ice across many miles of power lines equals several thousand, tens of thousands of pounds of weight. Lines are going to snap, dude. So that's why people are stocking up. It's a good idea. It's called winter preparedness, even though you wouldn't think you'd have to prepare in freaking Shreveport for an ice and snowstorm. Now, after all this is said and done,
wasn't this supposed to hit like last night? Did all y'all, like, anyone down there get the snow that bad? Because I know, like, people in the Midwest, it looks like this storm's kind of surpassing them, or at least the one that mattered, because again, like y'all up in the Midwest are kind of used to snow. This is like hitting like Nashville. It's like when I went to fucking Tennessee. It was like fucking like 20 degrees in the middle of a snowstorm. It was a bad plan, man. Like,
discussing ways to prevent this in the future, like climate action, aka, you know what I'm talking about. So keep your head on a swivel. This
weather
is a little bit of a potential hairy
manipulation.
situation. Winter preparedness is never a bad thing anyway. Gas up your car and get some. I honestly would recommend, if you're anywhere near a forest, you own some forest, get some dry standing dead wood, chop it up, boom, bang, bang. You might need to get a fire going. It might be cooking on it, and the power might be out for a little bit of a while. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What did you do to prepare for this if you're in the path? And follow for more.
Sorry,
you can also use tea lights. See, this is what
saying my sky posts. I mean, I just can't help it. Until every person around me knows the truth, I will constantly post this shit. Well, there you have it, folks. There's your contrails, because I guess it's just cold up there. They're just contrails.
Yep.
Don't worry, guys.
Don't worry,
Jesus, man. Why do you think I'm the one that wants to lie to you?
Take a shower.
You're not
when
going to
you get
trust the
home
people
after
that live
you've been
side by
outside.
side with you, but you're going to trust the people who come under the television and tell you and program you with the shit they want to program you with. But you're going to trust them over me, the guy who lives side by side with you, who drives the
That's
roads
good.
that you drive, who works the jobs you work.
I like that. Tell lie vision. Tell lie vision. That's how they like propagate people with their propaganda, mind control, and fuck them. Then we got school, where we learn history, his story. Like, it's all just a bunch of twisted fucking stories and shit. Like the books that like I don't know about everybody, but there's like this McGraw, I think, publishing company that did like the books for like a lot of school districts throughout the states, and they were owned by like Ghislaine Maxwell's dad. I don't know. The elites are all fucked up too. Like, what the fuck is real? You know what I mean? Like, that's not just regular contrails. That's weather manipulation. That shit's chemicals. That's what's causing these crazy storms.
Work. I'm on your fucking side.
Why? I don't know.
Some people know things
There
that you
you
don't,
go.
man.
With
Fucking
the
listen.
Tahoe.
They told me like, we have sold you to the highest bidder. This is before I escaped. And they said, once the highest bid is done with you, then we'll put you to the general public for prostitution.
Mhm.
And after they are done with you as well, then we take your organs and we sell it to the black market. So ultimately, they said, you need to resign to the fact that you're going to die.
For those who don't think this goes on, I want you to type in what happened from 2009 to 2014 north of Egypt in the Sinai Peninsula, where some of the victims had you-know-what removed, including kidneys and occasionally other organs. Evidence suggests that these weren't random removals, these were done
It was one of these videos that I was watching, and it was like a TikTok, and they're like, went to watch the news today. Like, speaking of this, like the organ trafficking, they're like, went to watch the news today, and there's a glorious story about a hospital receiving 200 kidneys in a duffel bag, like freshly removed kidneys, like 200 of them. And they're just like, this is amazing. And no one's questioning where the fuck the kidneys came from. It's like, you realize that had to be a minimum of like 100 people to get them kidneys. Like, and no one's wondering, and they were freshly removed. Like, where? And then the doctors are just like, oh yeah, like send, we can use brains and hearts as well. Like, you might as well send us the rest of the people. Like, Jesus Christ. The simulation is broken, bro. Like, we're on like free for all now. Like, bags of kidneys are just showing up. Like, and no one's even questioning it. They're just like, it's a glorious donation. And no one's questioning where the kidneys came from. I don't want one of those garbage bag kidneys. Like, I don't care. Even if I was on my deathbed with kidney failure, I wouldn't want a garbage bag kidney from like God knows who. Like, I feel guilty as fuck. Like, like, who died for this? I don't know. Maybe. Like, good news, we just got garbage bags of kidneys. You're gonna live. Like, what? Like, what? Excuse me?
professionally and surgically with precision, which
Can
just
I get a
shows you how
bacon?
organized the evil people that do these things truly are. Now, you'll never see things like this on mainstream news, but thank God that we have alternative media coverage so we can bring evil demonic
Where
things
do you
like
think
this to
it's
the
coming
light.
from?
Princess Diana was unalived by the royal family
I
because she
love
knew
this
something
girl.
very dark.
Apparently, about a month before Princess Diana had her accident, she said to a close friend that the royal family are not human, but they are reptiles from the Alpha Draconis star system. Hello, what? Okay, I had to look that up, okay? It's in the shape of a lizard. I don't know what the heck that means. I don't know anymore. This is my driver. And they're weirdly related to Vlad the Impaler, who is a vampire, and reptiles are known cannibals. So that's interesting. Here we go. Anyways,
Nice
that was my driver.
If we put a flag on the moon and you look up there with a telescope, they say you can't see the flag from Earth. But you look at NASA or whatever, they're like 40 billion light years away. There's this one planet. We have this telescope that can reach over the way there to see this one little planet. But you can't see a flag on the moon, like pretty damn close. I mean,
Because the atmosphere is distorted. If you had their technology, you would see that there's no flag up there.
That symbol right there is the Chiro. That's the first symbol of Christianity. The X with a P. And then you have the Alpha.
You know who like John Wolfe is? This guy reminds me of John Wolfe because like sounds kind of like him, but it says that it's Lance from upstate, which makes sense with the accent, kind of like throwing me off. But anyway,
Hey there. Oh, and look, you got Templar crosses below it. So Templar cross, then you have Alpha, and then look, a Chiro. I got a fuzz on my finger. A Chiro, two more different style crosses, and then the end, beginning of the end.
I want Chiros.
That's a giant structure. And then look at the cymatics. Absolutely definition. Blaze 86, what's up, brother? Derek, there's symbolism everywhere.
That was
absolutely
built by people in the past. Oh, no.
Oh, dude, there's a 6-pointed
I mean,
star
it
right
was.
there. Look, 6-pointed star right there. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. See how colorful all the stained glass is, how vivid all these colors are?
Yeah.
So, like, when the sun shines through these and you're inside these buildings, dude, like, just like we talk about sound frequency, like, that's light frequency.
That's healing.
That is
Healing. That rose-colored glass is really what we're looking for. But yeah, the cymatics on the top there, when the light shines through, and this is something we used to show all the time with all the stained glass. A lot of the stained glass came from Troy, New York, Tiffany Glass Co. That's what they say. But the light shines in through here. All right. That's healing in itself. The bells, the frequency. All right. But inside of these structures, they're not square
Where's
boxes.
Keith at? I feel like that's his like mansion. I want a Cairo. I want a churro. The fuck can I get a churro? There's like a churro cart somewhere. I don't think they're open now. But I noticed that recently. They were like, nothing but churros. And I was like, motherfuckers. Like, fuck this pregnancy. I have no willpower. But I did because I just kept driving. I also didn't want to stop. So my not wanting to stop won, but the churro almost won. I'm regretting my decision
no
now.
room to bounce around inside of there, right? It condenses it, but if it's wide open, the energy can bounce around inside. Absolutely, Mayhem. Absolutely. Here, would you like to hold this for a second?
Thank you.
Wanted what's best for its people. Right?
Move you from the planet. That's what's happening here.
So you
tend to do this. This is what people to.
You can walk in and feel energy pumping through you. There's no free energy. There's no free water. There's not. It's
there used to
the new
be.
powers that be came in and are dictators, y'all.
Taking the Earth's population from 8 billion people to 500 million. It was on the Georgia Guidestones. All these people in the World Economic Forum talk about it openly, and you're too busy scrolling through the gram to take it serious. These people intend to do this. This is what communists do. Most people out here are totally clueless as to what this is all about. These people are trying to fucking remove you from the planet. That's what's happening here.
So you took over.
So many.
Those people took over.
There's so many. There are so many mental health patients who have been discharged from a mental hospital, and a transportation service has picked them up and then they go missing. I made that video, and so many people came out the woodworks with their testimonies and stories that have happened to their family members and their friends. And I have like,
I can't read her fucking handle, but I want to like
down a rabbit hole the last 2 weeks. And oh my God, it is happening underneath our noses, and everyone is so stuck in their fucking phones. Nobody notices these people go missing because they're targeting people who do not have family. I have made contact with an individual who has been on the inside of things when it comes to these transportation services, and they are supposed to be giving me a phone call this evening to lay out some more information. This is not a rabbit hole that I'm giving up on. I've got some specific names of some specific cases. Just in the Chattanooga area alone, also Atlanta seems to be a hot spot as well. For those of you who are new here and have no idea what I'm talking about, I made a video a few weeks ago
scary as
about an incident
fuck.
that happened with my friend when he was discharged from a mental hospital. And this mental hospital was pretty much under the impression that he didn't have family or friends to be released to. A transportation service picked him up, intentionally started going the wrong direction. And then when they were called out about it and realized that my friend actually could walk and that he wasn't disabled, then he whipped into a gas station and started going the right direction after my friend hopped out the back seat and basically cussed his ass out. A lot of people came out the woodwork and said they had a very similar situation happen to them. What I'm trying to figure out is, where are they taking these people?
I found proof that we live in the Matrix. I've basically discovered something very fundamental about the potential of a particular observation on the psychedelics with the use of lasers, and it now became kind of like this global phenomenon. Joe Rogan spoke about my work. Eddie Bravo himself came to look at what I was doing and said that Joe wants to do it. So we're at the moment where the rocket's about to take off.
If you're in the US, when you logged into TikTok today, you got this screen, and you probably clicked OK. But what you didn't realize is that screen means that TikTok US is now owned by a group of US companies. That's right. The spinoff finally happened. We've been waiting 6 years for it, and it feels like it just went like womp womp. But I think we should all know who owns the media and the algorithms that we are contributing to. So let's take a look at who owns TikTok US now. Major investors are Oracle, which runs their cloud computing systems. This is owned by Larry Ellison, a kind of deranged billionaire right-wing tech bro who's been around in the industry for a while. Other big investor is Silver Lake, a private equity company. They did things like take Dell private a couple of years ago. Dell, like your Dell computers, state funded. I'm sort of confused about who exactly they are and what's going on there. And then ByteDance still has a share, just not a majority share in the company.
Now, I did get that notification today when I was putting this video together,
That's the
and I did
original.
notice the algorithm is different. But that's what happens sometimes. Like, every freaking clip is a banger, y'all, and putting these videos together is so nice. And then some days it sucks. Like, I'm getting videos of puppies, of people, what they're eating, like videos I don't even watch, but the algorithm just switches, right? So I got to go like hashtag conspiracy TikTok, and then they start coming, and then I reset my algorithm. But today it was kind of weird, y'all. A lot of not very good clips, y'all. But I don't know if it's because of this new update, or I don't know if just because it's one of those days on TikTok where, you know, they're just not giving out the bangers, right? Because there's days, I'm telling you, I'll go through 50 clips and all 50 of them are hitters, right? I guess time will tell.
The fuck is that? What does that say? Sounds like a fucking dragon.
Finding the frequencies of different songs and correlating them to various outcomes, like In the Air Tonight to weight loss, or Ring My Bell to abundance and money. Like, they stopped playing it in casinos type shit, right? Can you look into this song right here? Because I feel like there's something there. I feel like we gotta find the vibe for that one too.
What song is it? I can't hear it. I can hear it. I don't know.
This is crazy. New York's crazy. Y'all didn't know all this stuff was out there. That's a serpent.
Yes, I am baked, but this is not
okay. He's like, yes, I'm baked.
I'm 6'2".
Whoa.
That's two with me.
It's a big dude, man. 6'2".
Oh, it's for her to come in, right? Make it make sense. Look at this thing.
I don't know. There's like rumors, like deep conspiracy theories that statues come to life. So she would need to be able to exit. So she would need big doors. Makes sense. Or at some point there was giants, probably. Like folklore is less like folky than you think. Kind of. Some stuff. This is her address we keep in. Oh, but I found her, the girl with the mental health patients being taken. Like, that's crazy. I mean, because there's, well, they're like sweet people out of like the homeless encampment areas here, but then like they will pop up somewhere else. So it's not like, it's like, where did they go? Because eventually like you see them. But for a minute there, I was like, how did they just, where did all these people go? Because they went just to another part of the desert.
8.5 pounds? I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Robbed their ass.
People are like, wait till you go see inside, see the lady. I'm like, all right, let me see this. I see those little figurines. This is, where are we? This is Nashville?
Yeah, it's Nashville.
Come on, man. Have a good day, brother.
Who's the little person she's holding? Is that like humankind?
He said, "What's up?"
What is that? Is that a dick pouch? Like, what the hell? She got Erica Kirk eyes.
Damn, this is crazy, y'all.
That let me get to this point. Come to the Pantheon. Make it make sense. I appreciate it. Make it make sense. Come on, man.
We abandoned the upstairs after this. It's been a year and a half. We haven't slept upstairs in a year and a half. I'm not kidding. My son and I are laying in my bed in my bedroom. Then he's being so silly. All of a sudden he goes, "Mom, something is happening. The universe is stopping. Something is happening." And he's confused all of a sudden. And he's only 4. And all of a sudden he locks on something behind me. He smiled the biggest smile and starts waving back. And so at this point, I have goosebumps. And I said, "Matthias." And he goes, "Mom, whose hand is that?" His face changes completely, like tears start coming out. And he goes, "Mom, whose hand is that? Who is waving at me? Like, who is that?" Like he was in a trance, snapped out of it. I said, "Okay, we're gonna go downstairs now." And I held him and I walked. Oh, it was the fastest walk I've ever done, but it was a walk. It was a walk. And I learned this from my mom. I'm like, "Baby, when you're ready to talk about it, we can talk about it, honey." He said it was black and it came out of the corner like this and it waved to him. And he said it was not friendly. And I said, "Well, how do you know it was not friendly?" And he said, "Because it wanted me to believe it was friendly." So he was able to know telepathically that it was tricking him. Anyway, it's been a year and a half since we slept upstairs.
Oh my
I'm not kidding. The beds are always made up there.
So they do acid. So what is she telling their podcast is called Acid for whatever it was. Acid.
Fuck no. I'd move. No. The whole house would have to be, yeah. They definitely do because their minds are like, but they're smart too. Like, I don't know. I think it's how we kind of like. I saw and heard shit as a kid for sure. And then you're just like made to believe that it's just like in your mind, or you're just, oh, it's this or it's that. It's like, I don't know.
Acid podcast, right? So
Could be schizophrenia too.
with these
You know,
kids,
hard
you
to
guys
say.
watching. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just judging a book by its cover.
You
which
can know
shouldn't
that you're
do,
hearing
but-
noise. You know, you can have schizophrenia and be aware of it. So it's not just like you think everything that you see is real. It's like you can see things and know like that's not real, and it'd be technically schizophrenia. So just FYI, you know, if you're seeing a bunch of things and you know that they're not there, like maybe go to the doctor. Hey Zeus, what is up?
Another day in the Matrix. I feel like being such a good wife today. Let's go clean the whole house. Let's start with the ultra toxic Windex with extra ammonia to attack my family's skin and respiratory health. Lysol
It
disinfects
attacks
our
the
counters
skin?
while wrecking our nervous system, thyroid, and hormones. I like to make every room smell amazing with our favorite Febreze. It's full of carcinogenic VOCs that cause migraines, asthma, and more hormone issues. Oh, and let's spray extra on the bed so that they're inhaling it all night.
God damn it.
Lastly, my Dawn, so we'll be getting a little bit of ocean breeze disease in every bite.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, hey.
Oh, look, you did some cleaning.
Yeah.
And these look perfect for me and the boys' estrogen maxing.
And we're wrecking my immune system.
Oh, I love you, honey. And I love the Matrix.
I mean, what are we supposed to do, y'all?
Wait, what? Yeah.
What are we supposed to do?
What are we
What are we supposed to do? You know?
Buy everything.
Pick your poison. Literally. Like, that's the truth. Like, pick your poison.
Like I try to buy some stuff that's like plant-based and shit, but like sometimes you need the bleach, you need to use the ammonia, you know what I mean? Like I have a lot of plant-based stuff actually, but I still have stuff that's not plant-based, you know? So it's like everything in moderation, you know, do what you can, because it really does cause a lot of health issues, all those chemicals.
They're saying fruits and carnivore people are saying fruits and vegetables are sprayed with all these chemicals, so you can't eat them. Vegan people are saying meat is filled. They're pumping the animals with steroids, right?
Someone basically said, like, at this point, we're just eating pus when we eat meat, and I haven't been able to eat meat very much lately. I'm like, what? Why? Shut up. Not that I eat a lot of meat as it is, but
who do we listen to? What are we supposed to pick your poison? You know, you can't go outside. They're spraying the clouds, right? They're spraying the skies with these things, with these airplanes. Can't go outside and breathe. Can't have a damn air freshener in your bedroom so it doesn't smell like duka dukin. What are we supposed to do? Pick your poison, y'all. Pick your poison.
Trees, bro. Trees
That
are
makes
literally
sense now, right?
exploding in
Pick your
parts of
poison.
the Midwest. No fire, no lightning, just snapping in half
Jesus.
and everything. And before y'all say cap, this is a real phenomenon. It's called frost cracking. When temperatures drop
Frost
fast
cracking.
enough, like I'm talking about 25 below, the sap inside the tree freezes and explodes, bro. The pressure gets so crazy that shit splits in half. On top of that, meteorologists are warning that this is happening in places like Minnesota, Iowa, North Dakota, Wisconsin, because of this massive storm moving in this weekend. Shit crazy. What really got people shook was a weather graphic they recently dropped. But that shit had over 7 million views, and people are losing their fucking minds. Imagine walking outside at night and hearing what sounds like, but it's really the trees cracking because of the cold. Now I'm down here in Dallas, so if I hear any trees exploding, I'm gonna let y'all know. Stay warm because nature don't play that shit.
This guy's all freaked out.
It's crazy. Huh?
The tree
Hear
just
that all throughout the world.
explodes.
Sounds like Bigfoot's running through the trees.
So you think this? What do you call this? Well, those who came before me with the
Like,
Bigelow team
getting
called
on an
it a
airplane and getting the fuck
precognitive
out of here.
Or there's a term they refer to the phenomenon Skinwalker Ranch.
Good old Skinwalker Ranch. But seriously, can you imagine? Like my like city ass, if I started being in the woods and like trees started just exploding, I'd be like those people in Russia just digging my fucking car, like, let's get the fuck out of here, guys. Like but I don't even want to know what's next. Like trees start exploding, like the Matrix is fucked, bro. We gotta like try to find a wormhole, man. I watch way too much fucking like Stranger Things and shit. But we're doing something. We're just not gonna sit there and record the trees like fucking popping. Like that's not happening. Like one explodes, I'm the fuck out. That's it for me. Like, no, fuck this shit. Get the shovel, we're digging the car out.
As a precognitive, sentient, non-human intelligence. So there's an intelligence based on the data. There is an intelligence operating on that ranch that has command over space, time, over consciousness, can manipulate closed systems in a split second without leaving a trace, and
I
believe
noticed it was
has the
happening in the
ability to
Midwest.
communicate if we can understand or develop a common language at some point to be.
Have you ever heard a tree pop like or explode, Chris? Like you're from Canada, so it's got to get colder there than in the Midwest. Have trees ever just exploded? I don't believe that's like something else is. Again, it's because this isn't normal weather. It's like manipulated weather. So something's in that shit that's making those trees explode. Because I've never heard, oh, so cold, trees start exploding. Like, it's not something that you, like, again, wouldn't Canada be experiencing exploding trees long, far before, like, fucking Ohio? Again, any Canadians, anyone exploding trees? Yeah, I've seen trees fall over. Like that happened in Portland because they're just not used to it, especially in Portland. They're so like moist and like just they're like weaker, I guess. But that happened to like a whole fucking like city. There's just tree after tree that just like snapped in half pretty much at the roots. It's like, god damn. Anyways,
able to interact. Eric Bard, in particular, has had communication with at least one of these entities involved with manipulating the systems that
Basically, the game plan of what the Illuminati was going to do for the 3 world wars.
Okay.
Okay.
So tell me the prediction. This is 1850.
Yes, this was 1871 when this was written.
So he never saw a world war.
You never saw any of the world wars. But listen, and it's hard to like figure out if this is real or a hoax.
Yeah.
But it's been in a British museum library or something like that. But it's just creepy because it's dated 1871.
Yeah, it's fact checked by their government.
Okay, so the First World War. This is what he said. The First World War must be brought about in order to permit the Illuminati to overthrow the power of the Tsars of Russia in making that country a fortress of atheistic communism. The divergences caused by the agents of the Illuminati between the British and Germanic empires will be used to foment this war. At the end of the war, communism will be built and used to destroy the other governments in an order to weaken religions.
What you guys may have discovered may rewrite the history of the Earth.
Colossal stone sculptures of extinct reptiles and megafauna that once roamed the Bogota savanna during the Younger Dryas, almost 1,000 years before Göbekli Tepe in Turkey.
Awful lot of bizarre stuff. Yeah. These people supposedly have been watching over us for 14,000 years. And they know more about our history than we
Turn
do.
left on Falcon Street, then turn right.
What the fuck?
Crazy. He asked her one time, he said,
You're being forced to listen to conspiracy theories as your Uber driver like fucking drives you around. I mean, at least they're giving you entertainment. They got like fucking like a binder with fucking like printed out photos. I'd be so scared. I'm like, fuck. Of course I got into the crazy person's car today. Fuck. I know I'm crazy, but I don't make fucking folders with printed out pictures of fucking UFOs. Like, that's a lot of dedication. Like, like, hi, welcome to your Uber Lyft. Here's a binder to learn things with. Open it up. We're gonna start page 1. You have a 45-minute Uber ride. Like, fuck. Like, I just want to zone the fuck out. Man, I don't want to. They're like, yeah, don't do that. There's a quiz at the end.
you're human, which they are. They're human. Yeah. Says you're human, and you're
You're
from 470
You're human.
light years
You're
away.
human.
I'm human. Where did the Earth humans come from? Is it
Oh,
Adam and Eve
yeah,
story
no,
like in the
man,
Bible,
can I just
or is
get
it
out
Darwin
now?
says we're evolved from apes? She starts laughing. She says, no. She says, you're all transplants.
Can you drop me
She
off
says,
here?
90% of the people on the Earth today are descended from aliens that came here thousands of years ago. She said, look around you. How many skin colors do you see? And he said, well, there's black people, there's brown people, there's red people, there's yellow people, there's white people. She says, yeah, and there's blue people and tan people as well, but they don't associate with you guys. She says, all those different colors of people, they didn't originate on the same planet under the same sun. The solar system that you're in and the radiation from your sun, that determines your skin color, and also the planet that you're on, it determines your height and weight. Yeah, to a degree. She says, you're all transplants. Basically, you're all ETs.
Oh, wow. Alien.
I don't know. They talk about a lot of bizarre stuff.
You're just gonna have to tuck and roll, bro. You're just gonna have to tuck and roll. Like, he's not gonna stop. You're gonna have to tuck and roll, man. At this point, he slows down a little bit. That's the only way you're gonna get out of there alive. Like, you close the binder, don't close the binder. Like, don't close the fuck. Just keep pretending. Like, what is this? Kai Senant links up with Jaden Smith. Game over. Where's Jaden Smith? Is that the one right there? I don't know. Jaden Smith's having him. Yeah, he's doing him.
You know what this means?
He's doing him.
They almost got away with this picture, guys. What do you see? Look at Kai's hand. Look at Jaden's hand. You know what time is it? And this was before.
No, I don't
He
know.
switched up on us.
What was it, 6'7"?
And why is he walking around with a journal in his hand? He couldn't leave that in the car. Of course he couldn't. He's taking notes. What's up with his eyes? You know what they say, guys? The eyes don't lie. And Kai looks disconnected. What happened to AMP? What happened to your peoples, bro? I wonder what they have to say about this. Or can they say
Is
something?
this the guy who cut his drive off and he got weird?
I know they feel the same way everybody else feels. This is the Kai that we know.
No, he still got dread.
The Kai that was streaming, having fun, doing this thing. Now he's all serious, taking pictures, holding journals. I mean, look at this picture, guys.
Oh, yeah, he is. Look
Kai
at
is smiling and Jaden looks really serious. Like, yeah, we got you now, Kai. Kai was the reason why people started streaming. What if him stepping away makes other streamers step away and go the same route? Something to think about when there's nothing to think about, guys, because this video is for entertainment purposes only, and I'm happy for Kai.
Something to think about when there's nothing to think about. Indeed.
Let me know what you think about this. I'm out.
This is the story of the solder children.
The solder children.
There was a fire in their house on Christmas Eve. Its parents and these 9 kids, what was deemed an electrical fire. And the whole house went up in smoke. The whole house burns down in 45 minutes.
Oh, no.
Parents and
Yeah.
4 of the kids get out. Here's where things get weird. They find
How
no
many?
human remains.
That's impossible.
So this was an Italian family, came from
They
Italy,
said,
and
how
the
many
dad
of
is
the kids
sort of-
got out? 4 of the kids got out?
And the whole house went up in smoke. The whole house burns down in 45 minutes.
Oh no.
Parents and 4 of the kids get out. Here's where things get weird. They find
Damn,
no
that's
human
5
remains. That's
kids.
impossible.
What?
So this was an Italian family, came from Italy, and the dad starts to be really outspoken about Mussolini in a negative way. Not everybody in the town felt the same way.
Kind of mafia community. Everyone is gone to bed. The mother wakes up at 12:30 because the phone rings, answers the phone, and it's this woman who's like asking for somebody, basically confused, and then the person just starts laughing and hangs up. At 1 a.m., she wakes up again to the sound of something hitting the roof and then rolling. She realizes there's a smell of smoke, so she runs up and sees the fire.
Parents and 4 of the kids get out. All the kids are not out. So the dad, like he does what any dad does, and he wants to go back in and get them. He had a ladder that was set up on the side of the house that he used because the layout of their house was kind of wonky. The ladder's gone.
It was found further up the road in a ditch.
Phone line wasn't burned. Phone line was cut. He
Darn
is a
it,
coal
shot.
truck. So he goes to start the coal truck. Both of them won't start.
For 45 minutes, he was doing everything he could to get to that level.
To panic.
It was like strategic. Cut him off from getting up to his kids.
So then you get these stories of people, somebody who worked at a motel that was like, oh, I saw those kids. The next day, they came in here with 2 men and 2 women. And they came in the hotel.
I can't even make that noise. Like, oh, like, I mean, you got 9 kids. I guess you could probably afford to lose a few of them. Almost, I don't know. Child, like, why wouldn't? Weird. It's
And the worker was like, I tried to talk to the kids and they wouldn't talk to me. Parents start to go like, we don't think this is adding up.
Right.
Somebody at a diner says, I served him breakfast the next day.
Have we ruled out Santa?
You get somebody that's
Santa.
on DMT
Have we
or
rolled out Santa?
psychedelics, almost any psychedelic, I think. When you look at that, number one, you can see through the wall. I didn't believe this. I saw this guy. His name is Danny Goller. He's one of my good friends. So I called my assistant. I said, get this guy, wherever he is,
DMT?
fly him where we can meet up somewhere. I want to try this out. So we flew to a place and shined this thing on the wall. And I've never done DMT before until this day. And oh my God, he took me through DMT, my first experience. We did breath work for 15 minutes or so. You held the molecule over your heart for 5, 10, 15 minutes with gratitude and just saying thank you, thank you, thank you over and over again. And then going into the experience, I started freaking out. You know, both of us were kind of military rigid and don't want to give up control really. And I kind of fought it a little bit. And this face pops out of the wall, like 9 feet tall in a loving way. Because you can see some crazy stuff on DMT, but it's very understanding and loving and pretty cool. And that's telling me to relax. And as she's saying that, Danny says, you need to listen to her. It just makes you ask more questions about reality. Like, where is it that we
Crazy,
go?
right?
Was just hit by the biggest snowstorm they've seen in 146 years. And when I saw
Like, what the fuck is that? I heard that like a certain percentage, like a high percentage of people here, when they do DMT for the first time, they're like the saying like we're so glad you're here, or some shit like that. It's just crazy. Anyways, let's see if there's any other videos like this. Hidden in plain sight. Oprah is not who you think she is. Who is she? Not that interesting.
Introducing the new
That was loud.
They're now using fat harvested from dead human bodies and using them in their plastic surgeries.
So there's evil and demonic symbolism hidden in plain sight in logos and symbols that we look at every single day.
Construction workers that were literally just minding their own business, building a parking lot, just discovered a 80-foot dinosaur hiding underneath it.
This ex-CIA agent talks about how there's known extraterrestrials that look like humans walking among us.
Let's
I could fucking name a few.
Y'all. Welcome.
I could fucking name a few, like roaming around these YouTube streets. So, for real. Not telling me this fucking like.
Back to Unreal Reality, guys. Today, we'll be reacting to disturbing and mysterious videos that'll give you chills. If anyone's new out there, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button so this video gets recommended to others. And with that out of the way, let's jump right into it.
If this happens, human life will never be the same again. Elon Musk just said something at the World Economic Forum that should have everybody like, bro, what? Look at this video.
My prediction is that there'll be more robots than people. So, but how do you then?
He's saying in the future he think there will be more robots than humans. That's wow, y'all. I can give you so many reasons on why that will be bad, but I don't need to. You can understand yourself how bad it is.
Somewhere they dropped, I don't know if it was France. I think it was France. They like dropped like, I don't know, a gaggle, a certain amount, let's say 70 robots just like on the streets, just walking around like people, just to see how like people would react to them. Like, you get in trouble if you knock it down, because I don't want robots. Like, I'm gonna knock it down if they ever do that here. Run up on those motherfuckers.
For instance, we don't always go off movies, but like I said, they always pit a lot of things in movies. Just go back to our Robot, fool, and y'all see what happened there. Look at the Terminator. You see what happened there. We already know robots is going to be stronger, smarter, everything more than a human. So if they gain the capability to think and do whatever they want for themselves, nigga, we're going to be the ones getting slaughtered.
I mean, he says this like it's a weather forecast. Nothing creepy here, guys. Just humans becoming optional.
There's evil and demonic symbolism hidden in plain sight in logos and symbols that we look at every single day. Disney logo 666. And then when they want to use Walt Disney and they do a different D, 666. The App Store logo, it's actually just the Masonic symbol. And the Freemasons G is actually just the Google G. The symbol for Google Chrome is 666. Chrome stands for is Adrena. I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm talking about. The CERN logo is just sixes. And then right outside of the CERN headquarters is the Hindu god of destruction, Lord Shiva. This is pretty much the equivalent of having Satan himself outside of your headquarters. Coca-Cola, 666. When cola mirrors itself, you get Baphomet himself. Pepsi, 3 sixes, also with an all-seeing eye. Heineken, inverted, is 666 with an upside-down star. And we all know what an upside-down star symbolizes. Mickey Mouse, MM on its side is 33. Ford, 666. Tesla logo is an upside-down.
I didn't even see it there.
Kellogg's upside down, you get 3 sixes. Kleenex upside down, you get 3 sixes.
Okay.
TBS, the all-knowing, the all-seeing eye of Satan. When TV began, the Illuminati and the Masons already had their plan. Time Warner Cable, another all-seeing eye. You don't accidentally create 3 sixes in your logo. Google Play is the exact symbol of the seal of Satan. And you get that none of this stuff is a reach. Like, it's all completely intentional. They do all of this stuff to mock us and put it right in our faces. Everything is in plain sight for us, and it all comes back to this.
Like, at what point does pattern become design? Because if these are all accidental, they're insanely consistent.
No, I wonder if that guy has like a bunch of foil under those fucking hats. Like, he had like a hoodie on and a motherfucking hat on and a flannel on. Like, you think he's lined with fucking foil? Because, like, I don't know who he's hiding from, but I mean, maybe he's out in the snowstorm. I don't know. But, like, the fuck? That's a lot of layers. Like, maybe record when you're home and you don't need so many layers.
Business building a parking lot just discovered a 80-foot dinosaur hiding underneath it. Okay, so this obviously sounds insane based off of what I just said, but the crews at Dinosaur National Monument in Colorado were doing routine construction on a parking lot. Just a parking lot. And they hit bones. These obviously weren't just any bones, they're dinosaur bones, and they're saying that the bones that they found are actually really big ones. This has now officially triggered the first excavation at this site since 1924, which is 100 years ago. So far, they're saying that they have pulled out around 3,000 pounds of fossils. They found 14 tail vertebrae from what appears to be
wasn't it called like Dinosaur Park or some shit? So what did they expect? There not to be a dinosaur there? I mean, that's what happens when you dig. You find dinosaurs. I don't know.
The longest dinosaurs that ever lived, and they're saying that these dinosaurs could reach up to 80 feet long. And another thing that's wild about this is they've only uncovered about 20 feet of the skeleton so far, so there's potentially 60 more feet worth of dinosaurs still buried underneath there. Researchers are saying that there could actually be multiple dinosaurs in this one spot, and the excavation is pausing for winter and will resume in spring. So I guess that obviously means this is on pause due to the winter, but I'll have to keep you updated on what they find whenever they finish. A literal parking lot, 100 years, and an 80-foot...
I used to want to do that. Like, that's, I went to school for a lot of different things. So that was one of the, like, last things besides psychology. I was like, consider going into archaeology. Like, I would love to just sit there and, like, fucking clean bones and stuff like that and, like, categorize them and fucking match them up. Like, I'm a dork like that. But I'm gonna go dig the dinosaur bones. I can't just like anyone go do it. Why do you have to have a fucking degree? It's just digging the
Dinosaur
bones.
just sitting there the entire time.
80 feet long. Imagine what else is
Dude,
hiding under our
supposedly in the Mojave Desert, you can walk every like 100 feet, you find a dead body. So you're gonna find some dinosaurs underneath the ground if you start digging enough.
parking lots. That's not a discovery. That's a reminder of just how
Especially at,
small
like,
we
a
truly are.
Dinosaur Discovery Park. Like, I mean, ta-da! Like,
Is the Illuminati real?
I think they are.
Does she know? She's telling the truth.
And don't you even think that that's because I'm a part of it?
Are you sure you're human?
No.
Truthful.
And don't you even think
that that's because I'm a part of it. Are you sure you're human? No.
Truthful. Like a broken record on repeat, how many times have I said this myself? Should we say it one more time? Karmic retribution is a system they believe in, and they have to tell you in some way, whether it's subliminal or to your face and disguised as comedy, but they have to tell you their plans and they have to tell you what they're doing because they believe that bypasses karma and the wickedness and the things that they do. But try explaining that to a sea of sheep. I'd get a better response talking to this battery, literally.
Yeah, sure. Laugh it up. Joke about it all you want. That little lie detector did not. Once again, guys, hidden in plain sight.
Have you ever seen citrus caviar?
no, that looks disgusting. I mean, I think I've seen that, but I wouldn't eat it. But yes, I've been to the La Brea tar pits, and it used to scare me. It still kind of scares me because it's just like clearly like the earth can just open up and not be what's like there, and like things just fall in and die. And it's like, I don't know. Definitely gives that like dying in like quicksand childhood terror kind of vibes.
Kids game. This is definitely not something a kid cooked up. Yet it happened. Someone has recreated
What?
Epstein Island within the game Roblox. They don't steer away from anything. What's really eerie is it is incredibly accurate. Have they taken this down?
So the footage from this one is down. There is a second version that's basically a replica of that exact game still up.
Someone's created another now, so this is just going to keep happening.
Keep
now. It's
happening,
whack-a-mole.
yeah.
Listen, y'all, some things just shouldn't be recreated, like ever. And P.S., this is a
Why?
kid's game. Let that sink in.
Yeah, like
At
why?
Walmart again. I'm telling you, you can go up and down this meat aisle. Just pick anything out. Look through it a little bit. Pick anything out. Let's go weigh this one on the scale. They're saying this ham here. What is it? Kentucky Legend ham. They're saying this ham right here, this little bitty ham, is 5.34 pounds. Let's take it to the scale. It's a good thing they put these scales in here so we can keep Walmart in check. Let's check this out. 2.25. They were trying to get somebody for $25. $25.59 for this. How many in here are off? How many in there are off? Start digging through here. See how many in here are off. If I was unknowing, I was in a hurry, I just grabbed that ham and threw it in, it would ring up $25. I literally spent about 2 minutes in here. I started going up and down through things, looking at stuff. I found this in 2 minutes. Check your meat, folks. Walmart.
Never mind a finger on the scale. This is more like their foots on our necks. Welcome, folks, to the Grocery Horror Show.
First clip, but wait till you see the second clip when it's out in the open and super tall.
Those people are crazy.
Can you come out of the grass?
Anyways, it's getting late here. Excuse my crooked finger typos. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Definitely, like if it's definitely something to like drive by and like or get out and walk. Like it's about a block around. It's not very big, but like if you're in LA, you know what I mean. It's by the Grove, so I'd say definitely go to the Grove. And then when you're driving by, drive by the tar pits. Some people say they're fake, but they're real. But some people say that like nothing was ever in them. But I'm like, I don't care. Could have died in there. There's probably something fell in that bitch. I don't know. It scares me. But I'm going to go. I got to get these kids lunches made and stuff. So what time is it? It's still early, but I feel like it's late. So you guys have a great rest of your night, day. I said day. And yeah, catch you on the flip side. Bye.